what is up guys, welcome back to a brand new video. Today I wanted to talk about the new GPO Battle Royale game mode and basically just go over my thoughts about the game mode and then talk about if it's gonna revive GPO or not, because honestly I've been trying to get this out but I've just been so lazy to upload this video, so hopefully today I can kind of bring out my opinions on it and kind of just shine light on what I think may happen after the update comes out. So for you did say that the game will come out, or not the game but like the Battle Royale game mode will come out in the next 1 to 2 weeks, hopefully is what he said. So I'm pushing like a month at this point, like mid-November maybe is when we will see this new game mode. Hopefully it's sooner, but you know there's no way to tell when it comes to FOU. Anyway, that's when he said it's gonna come out. Hopefully it does. And if it does, will it revive the game? Well, first I'll give my short answer, then I'll give my long answer. My short answer is, yeah, it probably will revive the game and keep it pretty consistent for a while. Now for my long answer, I need to start off with why the game is dying. It's not dead and it will probably never die, because honestly it's just the game that more people will just come back to. I mean, look at games like YBA. It hadn't been updated for over a year and it was pulling in 20k to 30k players with no updates at all. So there's definitely room for games that genuinely have no extra content and will still get views and players on all that stuff. GPO is kind of a game like that. It's still pulling from 5k to 10k active players consistently. So I think overall it's doing really well for what it is and the amount of content that it currently has, because when it comes to endgame, there's genuinely like nothing you can do except for farm dungeons and farm other methods for fruits, which then you just go in and trade for hours. Honestly, that's not what I want to see in an endgame. I want a lot of content in an endgame especially, and I want content to actually be focused on endgame. This new update will probably completely change the way that we think about endgame and GPO. Because you think about endgame doing things in main game, maybe doing PvP and stuff that's really repetitive. But now that they're adding this Battle Royale game mode, it could change things up completely. I mean, genuinely change the meta of the game, because when you're in Battle Royale, you don't need anything good to begin with. You can just hop in there with your bad items, your good items. It doesn't matter, because you're going to be getting random new items in the actual Battle Royale, and I think it is so smart for you to do that, to just jump you in with nothing, and then you have to collect things over time. It's the same thing with Fortnite. It's like every game something different is going to happen. Like you do not know and you cannot predict what will happen when you do any game mode like that. It's different with 1v1s and 2v2s because it's the same thing over and over again. You're fighting the same sweats with the same fruits, and it's just boring and boring and boring. But Battle Royale, there's going to be a bunch of different interactions. It's going to be a completely different experience to what we're used to, and it will definitely be changing up the game as a whole. We'll be thinking about all this stuff so much differently after the update comes out, and I'm super excited because I think they're going to do really well with this update. From what we've seen with the new leaks and new footage so far, it has just been so freaking awesome to see what the devs are cooking up for us. Now, another thing that comes with this new game mode is a battle pass, which is pretty much the main thing I feel like people will be playing the game mode for, because a lot of the times they are not playing it just because it's fun, but because, you know, you've got rewards that you can get. I think there's a lot more incentive to play because of this. And honestly, I would probably still be playing it regardless of Battle Pass, but you know, the Battle Pass is definitely a huge incentive for me because it allows me to get a bunch of new items that, from what I've seen so far, are pretty cool, especially that new sword leak. So overall, I think this new Battle Pass is looking cool. There's a lot of awesome items that I can see getting in this Battle Pass, and it just adds more content stuff like that. The stuff that we've needed for so long. You know, a lot of free-to-play players especially are going to be so happy because the Battle Pass is going to be free. And honestly, I could not be happier enough because I do not like spending Robux on this game constantly to be getting dark roots, SP resets, and new items and stuff. It's just, honestly, I don't want to spend all this Robux again and again and again. So I will be grinding this for all the new items, and it's such a step in the right direction. I cannot be happier with the way that they're doing this, and honestly, it's probably one of the best ways to add endgame content to the game. GPO recently has just been, you know, doing more than I thought that the devs could do. The only problem, and this is a problem that has been there for so long and what everyone complains about constantly, consistency. There is no consistency with these updates. We'll go 9 months without an update. Between update 4 and update 5, it was genuinely 9 months. It was absolutely a gruesome period. And then back before update 4, when we had a 6-month gap between update 3, FOU is pushing out updates fairly often. I mean, there was 3 updates within like 5 months when the game first released. We had update 1 with Skypea, update 2 with Zushi and Tori, and then we had update 3 with Gura, and it was going well. I was loving the game at that point because it was so fun to be grinding Elo and to be, you know, actually having content to do. But now I feel like it's gotten too repetitive. Like, FOU is still adding the same content that we've been getting for so long. This Battle Royale is going to change it up, hopefully. I also want to see something different in main game. I don't want it to be the same kill a boss and get new boss drops and stuff like that. Honestly, it's not that exciting when it's the same thing over and over again. So I hope FOU does something different when it comes to, you know, just going into Second Sea and grinding. I hope that he adds better quests that aren't just defeating bandits over and over again, because in a game like that, there's so much potential for different types of quests that you can do. So overall, I hope that he does that differently. But I genuinely think that this Battle Royale could save GPO from its pretty much inevitable just lowering of players until eventually it just has like less than 1K people playing it. If they didn't update the game for months on end after this, I could see it getting down below like 2K players by like the middle of 2023. And I know FOU would not go that long without an update, but like genuinely, I was losing hope until I saw the footage of the Battle Royale. So I don't know. You know, I'm just hoping the best for the game. And I always love the game. I want to make content on the game. I want FOU to add stuff consistently so that I can make content on the game, because it's so hard now. You'll see pretty much all of the main GPO YouTubers have diverted off of GPO into another game because GPO is so dry. Winter Clouds is doing AUT videos. I don't know what Fiji's doing right now, but I don't think he's doing GPO as much. I think he's doing Blocks Fruits. You know, Blocks Fruits' new update is a perfect example of how to add a lot of content into the game and get people to play. They added a bunch of new reworks, a bunch of new endgame stuff that's not just like defeating bandits over and over again and then you're finished. They actually added good content to the game that, you know, people will play for a long period of time. So overall, I just hope the best for FOU. I hope the best for the dev team, and especially hope the best for the game, because it's what I grew my channel on. It's what I've tried to, you know, focus on pretty much permanently. And depending on how this Battle Royale update goes and how much I like it, I could just stop uploading GPO videos or upload them way less consistent and then focus on something else that I enjoy more, because GPO is just so dry right now. So anyway, that's about it for this video. I know it's a little bit long, but I'm trying my best here. I'm gonna try and upload a video in the next couple of days. I am a little sick right now, so we'll see what happens. Anyway, that's it. See you guys.